All right, everyone, we're going to go over the snow math problems. We're going to look at number one, and it says, while snowstorms in Boone, North Carolina routinely leave up to 5 feet of snow, and we know that it's probably not going to snow that much, but I created this problem just to have some numbers. But it's going to leave up to 5 feet of snow on the ground. The first winter snowstorm deposits on average 18.7 inches of snow. According to the Public Works Department, the snow removal rate is directly proportional to the number of inches of snow falling. For the town's fleet of snowplows to clear all the roads after a storm, leaving 10 inches of fresh snow on the ground, it takes 25 minutes. So they're busting a move. They've got it together. It takes 1 hour to clear the town's roads of 24 inches of freshly fallen snow. If the rate of snow removal remains constant, how many minutes will it take to clear all the roads in the town after the first winter snowstorm, assuming that it deposits 18.7 inches of snow? Express your answer to the nearest minute. What did everybody get?
47 minutes.
47 minutes. Awesome. So you guys got it going on. But I'm going to show you how I work, because I work my pesticide calculations a lot different too. So I got M equals minutes to clear .7 inches. And then I took my 10 inches over 25, so we had a 10-inch snow, it took 25 minutes. And then we're trying to figure out how long it's going to clear 18.7 inches of snow. So M for the minutes. So cross multiply, we have 10M equals the 25 times the 18.7, which gives me 467.5, and then I divide by 10. It's going to give me 46.75, and I round it off to 47 minutes. So pretty easy, right?
I did a lot simpler.
Yeah.
I said 18.7 divided by 10 gives 1.87 times 25.
Yeah, I did mine with
I-
minutes.
Ways.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, there
several
were
ways.
lots. Because I did 24 over 60 equals 18.7 over n, and you get the same thing anyway. So I mean, just a proportion.
And I'm just showing you how to get it.
Yeah.
Cross multiply. Some people, will do it in their head. Some people will use a calculator. But these are the steps that I think. It's easy enough. I think that was the hardest problem, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of information in there. You
Just a
know.
bunch of words.
All right, number two. After each snowstorm in Greensboro, North Carolina plows remove snow from 762 lane miles of road, which is equivalent to about 48 million square feet. The snowfall total was 3.42 inches in Greensboro last winter. Suppose every snowfall evenly blanketed all road surfaces. How many cubic feet of snow were plowed last winter in Greensboro? How many cubic feet did you guys come up
I
with?
got one, oh gosh.
136.
Yeah, 136,800,000.
100,000.
Yep, correct.
Or
Good job. Huh?
I got 5 million.
Yep.
66,000.
No, you
Yeah,
did.
it's just because you
You
divide
did
by
the divide.
27.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
you
have
told
to,
me not
yeah.
to do that, and I didn't correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. But yeah.
So, to begin with,
Here you go. You should.
started out with 34.2 inches. What am I going to divide by?
Over 12.
12 inches. That is going to give me 2.85 feet. And then I'm going to multiply that times what?
48 million.
48 million.
There's
Which
one.
gives me the answer. 136,800 cubic feet. So So very, very, very simple. Good job. Make some money doing this, can't you guys?
Oh,
Only if we have a bad winter.
yeah.
All right, for number 3. Now suppose that 1 cubic foot of snow weighs about 15 pounds. Based on this information and the last problem, so problem number 2 for us, approximately how many tons of snow were plowed in Greensboro last winter? How many tons did you guys come up with?
Oh, apparently it doesn't actually come out.
Tons or pounds?
It's,
How many tons?
I don't know.
How many tons of snow were plowed in Greensboro last winter?
2.2.
So to get tonnage, you divide your pounds by 2,000.
Yeah.
I got 1,026,000.
Yeah.
There you go.
Came out, well, I don't know how y'all, this may not be the way y'all did it, but I did, I tried to make notes, 136,800,000 cubic feet times 15 pounds per, end up like 2,052,000,000 divided by 2,000, which comes, that's the way I did it.
I just
Comes up to the
divided,
1,026,000.
I just divided the person by 2,000 and then multiplied that by 15.
So say some of these are, you do them.
You can do them multiple
Yeah,
ways.
multiple ways, so.
It's just like pesticide math. And I'm just gonna divide that by 2,000. And I get the 1,026,000.
Everybody see that?
Mhm.
It's a lot of snow piled up inside the road.
Actually, I double look at that, I thought, might be wrong, let me double check this thing.
Yeah, it looked like a really big number, so I was like,
You think
That's a
about
lot of
the amount
snow.
mileage.
It's a lot of roads.
yeah.
Snow's heavy.
So for some reason, I was thinking a ton was 2,500 pounds. not
Well, there's,
2,000.
Yeah, they're different.
yeah, there are different tonnage, but we use the 2,000.
The 2,000.
There's also a Canadian ton, which is different. One of them is 2,500
Mhm.
something, or 2,500 even, I believe. Can you look it up on the internet?
All right, now this is a little tough. We're getting ready
All
to
our free tonnage.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I don't know.
We did this one together, remember?
All right, we'll see here in a minute.
All right, number 4. Best friends Bill and Josh work at Wake Forest University. And these are 2 guys I actually know that work at Wake. So, where it snows an average of 55 days each winter. We all know that we don't get 55 days snow. This is a theoretical question. They take turns shoveling the walkway after each snowfall. Josh can shovel the walkway in 22 minutes, while it takes Bill only 14 minutes to shovel the same sidewalk. How many minutes will it take Bill, how many minutes will it take to shovel the walkway if they work together? Express your answer as a decimal to the nearest tenth. All right. So, and of course, I'm going to show more math than you guys probably did. I didn't use a calculator. Josh takes 1/22 in a minute. Bill 1/14 in a minute. I'm just writing down the information that the problem gives me. And so if we're going to combine the two, 1/22 plus 1/14, I'm trying to find x. So we need to get a common denominator.
Mhm.
That's what I worked for. I came up with 154. So I have 11 over 154, 7 over 154 equals 1 over x.
That's just four.
Someone had 18 over 154. That is added equals 1 over x. And I can reduce this. I can reduce the 18 to 1 over 54 to 9 over 77 equals 1x. And then we cross multiply. So I have 9x equals 77 equals 8.55 or 8.6 minutes. Is that what everybody got?
I just got 8.
That's what I got.
Yeah. I mean, going off that, you could do 9 minutes, I guess.
A little more than 8 minutes and a half for them to do it together.
I just did the 22 minus 14 because you're just putting them together, so I just got the 8. A lot simpler than what you did, but what you did makes a lot of sense, so.
Any questions on it? Think about this though, just think about the campus here for Sci Tech. Look how many sidewalks we have here on campus. And each maintenance guy has to take care of one sidewalk. We'll say they get some extra help or whatever, and they team up. How long will it take them to clear all the sidewalks? You know, that way we won't have to cancel school anymore. Hate having to cancel school because of snow. So.
Oh. Well, they canceled school because of flurries. Before I got that tech alert, last spring I came to school and the school was closed and all it was flurries.
They close school over nothing, but you know,
No, I love snow.
adding to it.
Don't they close it because the roads are bad, not the sidewalks?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
more about safety and
Yeah.
liability. Somebody comes up here and falls, and then the school's
Yeah.
liable because it's school property. So if you
Yeah.
didn't do due diligence, a lawyer could say, hey, y'all didn't,
Yeah, but
y'all had school, you didn't properly prepare, this person failed, busted a leg, y'all are responsible. I'm just saying, so it's easier just to cut it off and see.
but
on
they
a better
base
day.
it on road
Yeah,
conditions.
so if we can't
They
get
do
here, they're
city
like,
police,
"Well, close
City
it."
of Winston's what they, when I called here one time, last year, I believe, they said they get their information, I said, cause I asked them, I said, well, who makes the call? They said, actually, they call the city police and they talk with their transportation people and they tell them what the conditions,
Okay.
and then they go off of that.
Okay.
But, where's Gastonia at, where that guy was killed where he had black ice
Not that.
off that
That's
85?
done. It's like 2.5 hours.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
South of Charlotte.
Yeah, almost at the border.
Pretty far south, I didn't think it'd get that cold to get black ice.
I was mobilized to
Snow.
Camp Shelby, Mississippi last year. We had 4 snow days in the Army. They shut down Hattiesburg
And that's rare,
because of snow.
that's rare.
The U.S. Army closed operations because we had so much snow. I was an hour from the beach in southern Mississippi. And I mean, the ground was covered white for 4 days. All right, one of the responsibilities of Mr. Jones Property Management Company in Winston-Salem is to clear the snow from the parking lot and walkways of Tanner's Run condominiums. He's trying to decide which of the programs offered by Elite Landscape Service and Nursery Snow Removal, as shown below, would best suit his needs. So what we're doing is we're pricing snow removal. And a lot of property management companies are going to, they're going to want the best, they're going to want the best deal for their money. And what we're trying to do is, based on last year's snowfall, Mr. Jones estimates that he will need to have the plowing done about 35 times, which option will cost him the least amount of money. So, again, it doesn't snow 35 times here, but we have a good problem to work out. Well, option A, for each time that it snows, Tanner's Run pays $225.
Mhm.
Well,
78, 75.
Yeah,
that would be
70,000.
$78.75. So we'll do A.
So 225 times 35
So
equals
78,
7,875.
So that's what they're going to look at paying. Option B, 2 payments of $3,652.
$7,304.
That's for unlimited clearing.
Mhm.
Unlimited clearing.
So B, 3652 times 2
Times two.
payments.
Is 7,304.
So we're already cheaper here
Mhm.
for the property management company. Option C, 3 payments of
2,164. And that's 7,683.
So still, that's the cheapest price.
Mhm.
And then D, 1 payment of $7,200.
So there's no math in this, it's just
Just the number.
$7,200.
And that, again, is for unlimited clearing.
Okay.
So, which is the cheapest?
D is obviously the cheapest.
D. But what, based on this, which do you think would be fairest for both parties? Now, if I'm doing this contract,
Uh,
I would do
Say
A
you know,
probably to make it, because it's every trip.
A would be fair for both parties. Because what if it only snowed 27 times?
Yeah. and then
What if it
make
only
payment.
snowed 15 times?
Okay.
And you're getting $225 per push. It's not a bad thing to do. Took us less than an hour to do this condominium complex. Or what if we did the unlimited clearing? They said it snowed 35 times. What if it snowed 50 times?
Yeah.
As a plow contractor, your pocketbook's getting hurt, and you've invested all this time here that you're not getting paid. You're doing it 15 more times. So I like doing it per snow event. How much? It's my personal preference.
I'm amazed you didn't make that a question.
Hmm.
So I'm amazed you didn't make that into a question.
Oh, for this worksheet, I think it's in the online lecture about snow. Talking about pricing. But I like per snow event pricing. I get X amount of dollars. It's the same way with my pine needles, guys. I don't like putting out pine needles per bale. I don't want to say I'll spread pine needles for $7.50 a bale. I'm going to give my client a price and say I'm going to install pine needles at your properties for $2,000. And you know, I may find some nicer bales. The bad thing about pine needles is what? Somebody's bale is a lot.
They can come in
Less
different
heavier.
sizes and they're heavy.
There's some bales that you can pick up 3 per hand. You tote 3 bales around just like this. There's some bales that you purchase that you got to take both hands and reach down and pick up. Well, if I'm only getting $7.50 per bale,
Right.
and I get these huge bales, you know,
Yes,
I'm
I'm
losing
sure.
money. So I figure I can figure out how much pine needles by looking, and you'll learn to do that. You know how much will go in this bed right here, or outside the window. You'll be able to calculate in your mind. It'll take 12 bales to do pine straw, and then you just give them a lump sum price. All right, so we'll move on to number 6. This is a little tough one. Tom shoveled snow from his driveway and the driveways of 3 of his neighbors. Mike shoveled snow from 6 driveways. Tom started at 3 p.m. and finished at 6:45. Mike started at 11 a.m. and finished 30 minutes before Tom started. Each driveway in Tom's neighborhood is 100 feet long, while each driveway in Mike's neighborhood is 25 yards long. Tom and Mike both have the same size shovel, and each neighborhood has 4 inches of snow on the ground. Who shoveled at a faster rate?
I put Mike.
Yeah.
Mike won.
2.142 feet per minute.
Each driveway took him 12.5 minutes, I put.
That Tom was
Which is
1.7.
faster than Tom. Tom took like
How many-
an hour plus on each driveway.
So how many feet per minute for
Uh,
Mike?
2.142.
Okay. And what'd you get for Tom?
1.777,
Okay.
is that right?
Yeah, I rounded up to 1.8.
Oh, so,
And then
so it was
I,
Mike.
yeah,
Okay.
Mike shoveled at a faster rate. He's moving some snow.
He's hauling.
And you might want to do this for your employees. Who gets the bonus? All right, so I'm gonna write down Tom's information here to show how we worked it. We did 4 driveways. He did it in 3 hours, 45 minutes. And he did 400 feet. He did 4 times 100 feet. Did 400 square feet of driveway. So, Mike, on the other hand, Mike did 6 driveways. He did 2 more driveways. He did it in 3 hours, 30 minutes. And he did 150 yards or 450 feet. Because how many feet's in a yard?
3.
3. So 3 times 150 is 450. So let's jump back over to Tom. Tom did 400 feet. And he did it in 225 minutes. Equals to 1.8. 1 minute. And I took it a step further. I mean, that's, the answer. Or I did 225 minutes. 400 feet equals 1.5625 minutes over 1 foot. I brought it down to 0.56 per 1 foot. So I did moving this much or writing it in that form. This is what we're going to go by. And then Mike did 450 over 210 minutes. That was in feet. Equals 2.1428 over 1 minute, or rounded to 2.14 feet per minute. Easy enough? So I'd hire Mike. I would fire Tom.
I did mine really differently, but I did it off how long each driveway was, and divided by how many driveways that they shoveled. So for Tom, it was 100 by 3, which was 33.15 minutes. And then Mike was the 75 by 6, which is just 12 and a half. So I was like, obviously Mike did more going off how long it took him. So, I mean, again, that makes sense. It's just a little bit more in-depth than my version.
But everybody get the same answer?
Yeah.
Okay. This was fun, wasn't it? Okay. Now, we're still dealing with the same problem, still the same guys. If Tom charges 50 cents a foot, Mike charges 30 an hour, who will make more money?
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom made more money. How much did Tom earn?
Tom's
$100.
$200.
Oh yeah, 200.
How much?
Mike's
Mike's
105.
was, I put 90, but that's obviously wrong.
I got 112 for Mike. Let's do it. All right.
Mm.
Tom is, he's 50 cents
That's it.
per foot times
400 feet
400 feet
equals 200.
Yep.
equals $200. Not bad for an afternoon.
Oh,
Mike, he's 30 an hour times 3.5 hours. I got 112.50.
per hour? Well,
No, because look,
30.
3 hours
It
at
took them-
$30 is 90, right?
It took them 3 hours
And
and
then
30
and a
minutes.
half hour of 30 is 15.
Cause see,
So
I,
90 plus 15 is 105.
cause I didn't count
You
the
say
30
30 times
minutes.
3.5, that's 3.5 hours, and that gives you 105.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't
It
count
is
the 30
105.
minutes, cause it was per hour, so I just didn't bother.
Aha.
They did 3 hours, which is $90, and then you did a
Right.
half an hour, which is half of 30, which is 15.
105.
105.
I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Give me $105.
So now you're reconsidering,
Hey.
Tom's working for you, made you more money.
I was giving him, I gave him extra hours. $7 an hour.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, good deal, good deal. Wonder why I missed that on the calculator. It's the new puppy.
Distraction.
Okay. Well, let's see. For number 8, if Tom charges $25.50 per hour, and Mike charges $1 per yard, what is the difference between the amount of money Tom makes and the amount of money Mike makes?
It's just the $95. Oh, no. For
Tom,
Tom, it was,
Tom, what?
Tom's
yeah,
95.63,
Correct.
and then
and
Mike,
Mike is 54.37.
yeah. So then
I'm sorry, Mark's 150, and
Mark's
the
150.
difference is
54.37.
54.37.
Yeah.
I've got
Sorry.
54.38, I mean, exactly here.
You're off a penny.
So,
I got, Tom had 95.62 and Mike had 150.
95.63.
Oh.
Tom was 25.50 per hour,
76.50 plus 19.13 equals 95.
and he did it almost 3.7. 5 hours. You got
What are you
90.
doing there? Turn that to a decimal, 340.
Well, you just know, he's $25.50 per hour, and he worked, 3 hours and 45 minutes. So he had the 95. Mike was $1.
I didn't round up. It's 95.625,
Mhm.
and it said, okay, even 62. Well, 5 you can go either way, kid.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not
5
immediately.
is up.
He had 150, so 150
Lower.
minus 95.63 equals the 54.37.
Questions?
No, quite there. We got,
All right. If Tom and Mike charged by the hour and each made 150, how much did they charge per hour?
Got $40 even for Tom.
Correct.
And Mike, 42.86.
Correct.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
I was right by Tom, but not for Mike.
So Tom is 150
Mhm.
divided by 3.75.
Mhm.
That's $40 an hour. Mike, this pen's going out.
150.
Yeah, 150 divided by the 3.5.
42.86.
Easy enough.
Mhm.
Okay. If you get 5,000 square feet out of a 50-pound bag of ice melt, and we're doing pre-treats, how many bags will it take to do a 1 acre parking lot?
I did 9 bags.
9 bags. So we have
Acres, we have 43,560. That number will never leave y'all's minds being in the landscaping business. We have a 5,000 square foot bag. That's gonna give me 8.712, and I just rounded up to 9 bags.
That's for pre-treat. Well, suppose you can only get 2,500 square feet out of the same 50-pound bag of ice melt on icy surfaces. So we've already had a snow event. How many bags will it take for the same 1 acre parking lot?
18 bags.
Times by 2. 18.
18 is number 11, and 10 is 9 bags. So
Be careful when you have your guys go out and pre-tree.
because they may put out more than they need, and you've lost money. You know, we're only putting out, you know, pre-treat, we were putting out 9 bags for parking lot. Well, you don't want the guys going out putting out 18 bags 2 different times. You're not going to get paid for it. If ice melt per 50-pound bag costs $12 a bag, how much money will it cost to pre-treat the 1 acre parking lot?
$216 for 18 bags.
Pre-treat.
Oh, that's
5,000
Yeah.
is 108.
It's 108.
2,500 is 216.
So we just say 9 times $12 equals 18
For the pre-treat,
and then
the 12 times the
18 times 12, which is 216. That's 108, 216.
and second to last, if we were to use salt spread by a truck on the 1 acre parking lot,
But he didn't do 13.
Yeah. Oh no, 13 was 216.
216.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just
I got it.
separate answers.
I just put it on 12.
14, if we were to use salt spread by truck on the 1 acre parking lot and you apply 1 ton per acre, how many pounds per square feet would this be equivalent to?
22 pounds. Right? Is that what it was?
I got it down to ounces. Just per square feet.
Oh, I just can't do the pounds.
I got .9641.
I got 1 ton over 43,560.
2,000.
Yeah, and then 2,000.
It's equivalent to 2,000 over 43,560.
Okay.
What is that equivalent to?
Um,
So we're doing a ton per acre.
16 ounces of paint.
And how many pounds per square foot would this be? So we're putting 2,000 pounds on the whole acre.
Right.
We're trying to figure out how many pounds that we're going to put per square foot.
Well, number 15 does ask for ounces.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
15.
someone else
yeah,
screwed that
number
up.
14.
The last question is like, how many ounces per square foot?
Okay,
will
I
this
was
be?
gonna say, how
Yeah,
many
yeah.
ounces?
And basically, we just say 0.05 times 16 is 0.8 ounces per foot. Any questions?
Yeah, I've got, do you have any more of these sheets?
No. Any questions on the problems? I can get you a sheet in a little bit. I'll have to print it.
Number 14, what was the answer you came up with?
0.05 pounds per foot.
Per square foot?
Yep. Easy enough?
Not really.
I messed up on the last two though. But no, it was simple. Yeah.
This is everyday math, guys, that we're going to see in landscape management. We'll see it if we do snow removal. When you start applying materials like that per foot, it's costly. You want to make sure you're putting the right amount.
Yeah.